Hi, I'm Jason and welcome to part 5 of this Linux command line tutorial for beginners. In this session, we'll be looking at making directories within the file structure. So let's not hang about, let's dive straight in. I'm going to press Ctrl, Alt and T to bring up a terminal. So here we are in our terminal, which has placed us in our home folder by default. So let's do a quick ls to remind ourselves of the directories that we currently have in here. So we can see the usual stuff. I've got desktop, documents, pictures, music, etc. So we can create a new directory or folder by using the mkdir command, which stands for make directory. So mkdir. And then if I put a space and then the name of the directory that I want to create, like let's say my folder, and press enter. And if I do an ls now, we can see we have my folder directory created. It's as simple as that. Okay, so let's change to that directory. So cd my folder, enter. Now let's create another folder within this folder that we've just created. So I'm going to say mkdir again, and then a space. And what should we call it this time? Let's call it my other folder, and press enter. And if we do ls, we can see that we've created a my other folder in my folder directory. And just to prove this has worked, let's do a pwd to print the working directory. And we can see the full path there, /home/jason/my folder. If I actually cd into my other, and by the way, you can just start typing part of the word, and then if you press the tab key, it will fill in the rest for you. So if I do a pwd now, we can see the complete path of where we are. But we don't necessarily need to be in the folder in order to create a new one within it. We can do it wherever we are as long as we have specified the relative path. So if I stay where I am for the moment but want to create a new folder under the documents folder, I can do this. mkdir and then /home/jason/documents. And this time we'll call our new folder new folder. And again, I should be able to check that this has happened by utilizing the ls command that we learnt in part 3. So this would be ls, and let's do a -l for the long list, and then a space, and then the place that we've just created the folder. So home, Jason, documents. And if I press enter, we can see that we have a new folder underneath our documents directory. But what if I wanted to make multiple folders within a folder without having to do mkdir for each one? Well, here's how you would do it. Let's say we want to make a folder in our home directory called files, and inside that directory we wanted to create another 3 folders. So let's get back to our home directory by typing cd space and then the tilde. And we'll start off by saying mkdir and a space, and this time I'm going to do a -p flag, which tells the command to make the next thing we're about to type as the parent directory, providing it doesn't already exist, by the way. So let's put a space there, and we'll type files, and now we're going to put a brace symbol, so that's indicated by this type of symbol, and then the other folders that we want to create separated by a comma. So let's do month, comma, day, year, and then we'll close our brace. So let's press enter. Whoops, that didn't work very well, did it? I put the / in the wrong place. So let's press the up arrow to find the same command again, and this time we'll remove that there and we'll put it there. That's how it should have looked. So let's do an ls to list, and we can see that we've created our files folder there. So let's ls space -l space files, and we can see the 3 directories that we've created within the files folder. So I guess you could say this is one of those examples that I mentioned right at the beginning where you can do things faster in the command line than you can by clicking on icons on a desktop. Because in this one, we've not only created a parent folder, but we've created 3 folders within it using one line of command. Okay, let's try another thing with mkdir. Let's say we want to make 2 further directories under the files/months folder, and we wanted to call them weeks and hours. So we could do, again, mkdir, and then again space -p, and we want to go into the files folder, into the months folder, and let's open up our braces again, and this time we'll put weeks, hours, and then we'll close our brace, and we'll press enter. And now when we type ls space -l files/months, we'll see in there that we have created 2 other folders, hours and weeks. So I don't want to overload you too much in this session, so I think we're going to call it a day here. In the next session, we'll be looking at creating files to place in our new folders. And we'll also start looking at moving our files between those folders or directories. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.